a day and a half, it would be gone, and they'd be on the lookout for food once again. And even with these full bellies, they'd still potentially hunt. Oh, this is wonderful. They're moving west as opposed to south. And Vernie, thank you so much for sending through your question, and I'm so glad we could share your first cheetah sighting on Safari Live with you. Oh, flop. Yes, I'd also flop down if I was that full. Vernie, you wanted to know, because cheetah have had such a hard time as a species, and let's just go a bit closer. Oh, no, hold on. Just wait for it to stop rolling. Yeah, now we'll go closer. Vernie, you wanted to know if their numbers are recovering at all in the Kruger National Park. The Kruger National Park has the greatest meta population of cheetah anywhere in Africa. So we have a healthy number of cheetah. Their numbers remain pretty much the same, though. And it's one of those interesting things. It's something that biologists and evolutionary biologists and scientists, conservationists have argued at length about. And the question is, how much of a cheetah's decline is actually just a natural part of their evolution? They have become hyper-specialized as a species. Oh, look at that. How amazing. Spot puddle. So as a species, cheetah have become hyper-specialized, and they just aren't all that resilient. In terms of genetic variability, they have got very, very little difference in terms of their genetics between individuals. And that is probably as a result of a population bottleneck. So something happened that wiped out most of the cheetahs in the world many, many thousands of years ago, and they just haven't quite recovered. And without genetic variability, they've got no resilience as a species. And of course, it's a difficult one, because as human beings, we have had a tremendous impact on all species in terms of habitat loss, pollution, and all sorts of other impacts that we as a species have. But at the same time, cheetah just aren't very successful. And the question is their extinction a natural part of evolution, or their gradual extinction, or have we been responsible as human beings? And it's a line that's very difficult to draw. The population in the Kruger National Park is fine. It's healthy. And looking at these cheetah and looking at these beautiful cats, anywhere in the world, or anywhere in Africa that you have an overpopulation of lions, cheetah disappear. I'm just going to take, it's going to rock the vehicle a little bit. I'm going to take my foot off the brake. There we go. I'm frozen in joy with my foot flat on the brake. But anyway, you've got an overpopulation of lions. As I said, cheetah disappear. And that is one of the reasons why, and it's a big conversation topic, and it's a difficult conversation topic. That's one of the reasons why in this area the Sabi Sand have not intervened where the Styx cubs, for example, have had mange. And it's because it's all part of a natural population control, a natural cycle of things. It's hard for us to watch, but in a way, it will indirectly benefit creatures like these. It's a difficult one, but it is all part of nature's way. And cheetah have such a hard time of things. Oh, speaking of lions, this is the only other example with our big cats that you will see of a permanent social grouping. Jessica, you want to know if it's common to see male cheetah without a female. And yes, that is how cheetah work. So females are solitary, and they actually aren't even territorial. They just have massive undefended home ranges, huge, huge areas. Oh my goodness. We're going to blow away, sorry. So Jessica, yes, the females are solitary and only ever come together with the males to mate. Males, on the other hand, form these coalitions, and unlike lions, it is very, very strict in terms of the coalitions that they form. They will only form a coalition with their brothers, sometimes on very rare occasions with cousins, but that is exceptional. it's usually brothers. And the reason behind that is, unlike a male lion coalition, where all of the members will at some point have a chance to mate and propagate their own genes, in cheetahs, they have a very, very strict hierarchy. Now, one of the things, we haven't really had the option or had the chance to really observe the behavior of these cheetah to get an idea of which one is more dominant. But you'll always find that there is a more dominant brother, and only they have a chance to mate. And that's why they're so strict about the coalitions that they form, because if only one of you gets a chance to mate, it makes sense that you only want the success of your brother, because then he's propagating 50% of your genetic material. And you get cheetah coalitions, they can number up to 7, even 8 at a time, although that is relatively unusual. It's more common to see about 2 of them together, or maybe 3, usually 2. And we live and we dream in hope at Safari Live that one day we will see a female cheetah, because I haven't yet in the northern Sabi Sand. They're here, we just haven't seen them. And there we go. Hello, Fuzzman Sparkles. It's good to have you back once again. Fuzzman Sparkles, you wanted to know how big a male coalition can get. As I said, in exceptional circumstances, up to about 8. But that's relatively unusual. You're usually looking at about 2, but any number between 2 and 8 can occur in the wild. Absolutely magic. Now, I need to do some chattering on the Game Drive channel, so while I do that, we'll send you back across to Steph for an update on his side.